Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got a global data download, which happened last night, and an app update. Quite a few things. Global, of course, is going to be moving over into kind of like the pre-anniversary thing. Unfortunately, anniversary still isn't starting for, you know, a good, what, like 10 days or so? It's not going to be till the 8th. Yeah, damn. So, like, anniversary isn't even next week, but it's the week after. So, it's still going to be a little bit until the anniversary actually begins. And then, of course, Gogeta and Broly will be part 1. So, we have the app update. We have the World Tournament, Awakening, and EZAs. Finally, they have been correctly scheduled here. I believe the Global World Tournament starts tonight, right? Or it's tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow night or tomorrow night. We have the Super Battle Road stage, Master Evolution, Bond, a Master, and a Disciple, Extreme Super Battle Road stage, stage 5 for the... Oh, that's good. That's the Hirudegarn fight. Hirudegarn is a real fight. Okay. Intensifying Fights stage 4 is... Oh, that's the one that most recently came out. Yeah. Against UI Sign Goku. Okay, well, that's the most recent stage that's come out on Global. That's coming out to Global, okay. Dokkan Ultimate Thrilling Battle. Oh, yeah, that's... Hold on. Alright, this is the event that's dropping on Global Dokkan. The Ultimate Excite Battle, or, again, it's Ultimate Thrilling Battle, okay. Wonder if I should go back and change the title of this then. But yeah, this is what's gonna happen. So this drops, and then they do release missions for part 2. I guess I'll pause again and find the second part of it. And then here's during part, as this is actually part 3, or at least I did the video right next to part 3. This is where we get more missions and a stage 2 added to the actual event right there. So that's that. We have the EZA for STR LRUI Goku. He's very good. I've had personally really bad luck with STR UI Goku dodging. It's been kind of tough for me for a couple of years now for STR UI Goku, but I mean, he's definitely very good, right? At the end of the day, if he dodges for you, then he's going to be one of the better units in the game. World Tournament, of course, Patan, and the 9th anniversary countdown images, which of course are going through Dragon Ball Super. And I remember it was a big deal when it was happening in January, but to me, I look at this, and it's very obviously, to me, pointing to the Broly movie, right? Like, you go through it, Broly movie. Yep, makes a ton of sense. Alright, so the World Tournament is on the 28th. Oh yeah, that is tonight. Yeah, the World Tournament is tonight. Okay. So the World Tournament does actually begin tonight. Jackie Chun, Yamcha Poir is okay. Mr. Boo is tremendous. I would argue Mr. Boo is the best free-to-play character in the game by a long shot. This guy is really, really good. He just, like look at it. It's just very obvious why he's good. 50% damage reduction. And then he gets 10% more damage reduction per rainbow key sphere, right? Count starts from the 3rd key sphere. So you could get him up to probably 60% damage reduction is what you're really going to be getting to. And then he's also going to be getting extra stats and HP. But it's like, this is, for a free-to-play character, double rainbow orb changing. Like, I think if he wasn't double rainbow orb changing, yeah, maybe that would hurt him a little bit. But, you know, you run this guy on Majin Power, and you're gonna, he's gonna work really well with those characters. So, this guy's elite. Probably definitely the best free-to-play unit in the game. I've heard some talk about Sleepy Beerus, but there's no way Sleepy Beerus is, there's no way. There's no way. No way. This Gohan is okay. It's like, you know, like, he's got some damage reduction and stuff like that, but he feels like he gets hit a lot harder than Mr. Boo. Mr. Boo is able to tank much better. I think debuffs, like the attack debuff that Mr. Boo carries, also is just a little bit better than, like, stuns and seals right now. Although there are specific fights where stun obviously can be good. And then Yamcha Poir, they're capable of doing a lot of damage, but they're pretty much just dodge or die, unfortunately. So that kind of ends up being a pretty big negative for them, being like a kind of, again, true sort of dodge or die character like that. All right, so there's the World Tournament units. Again, like Shen and stuff like that isn't really a big deal. Master Roshi, the Vegeta is pretty bad, right? Like those, a lot of the World Tournament characters are, you know, very hit or miss. Super Battle Road Stage for Mastered Evolution. We have the Bond of Master and Disciple Extreme Super Battle Road Stage. It's funny, I remember dominating this. On JP, we had Beast Gohan when we got this. So it's just like Beast just tears through the whole thing. I think I think the stats on these bosses, I want to double check this. I think the stats on these bosses are actually kind of legitimate because you're expected to have Beast Gohan. And even if you don't have Beast Gohan, you'd have a friend Beast Gohan unit. If I can't find it in 1 second, I'll pause. There it is. All right. I just want to pull up the stats for this stage, because I think I remember these enemies. It's either they have a monstrous amount of HP or they hit hard. There was something like that with these Bond and Master and Disciple enemies here. I think it's their HP. Oh my god, yeah, dude, they hit hard. They're hitting hard in here. Look at this. That's turn 1. Essentially, every enemy is like stronger than Red Zone Goku Black turn 1. Like you're fighting 2 Red Zone Goku Blacks in both stages. And then the last stage, dude, turn 1, this is crazy. So, I mean, this is going to be one of those stages that is actually going to be harder for global. Let me double check. I mean, there's no way they would have lowered the stats, right? Let me see here. There it is right there. All right, well, the stage isn't actually live yet, so it doesn't have stats quite yet. But, yeah, the stage definitely could be a little bit challenging with no Beast Gohan. But, I mean, there are still a lot of decent characters on the category, right? All right, so there's that. We have the Red Zone Hirudegarn fight. This is another really, I think, actually well-done fight right here. There's a lot of fights that I would argue are very, like, legitimate fights right now in Dokkan. There's maybe 20 or so fights that are, you know, serious contender, like, threats. This Hirudegarn, well, I guess, I mean, he's supering for as strong as Bergamo turn 1 in Extreme Super Battle Road, I guess. But the other thing about Hirudegarn here is this. He's got the 10 million defense, essentially. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. See you. Get out of here. Okay, anyway. He's got like 10 million defense. So you're either going to have to lower his defense or you're going to have to crit him in order to get through. Keep in mind that he also is a 0 cooldown boss. And even though he is supering for this, he does lower defense as well. So, I mean, when you consider the debuff, I mean, he's going to be essentially supering for like over 2 million. Or it's going to be nastier than that. Hirudegarn is a real fight. The thing about Hirudegarn, though, is that the first 2 phases against Hoi and the lower body and Hoi and then kind of like the semi-perfect Hirudegarn or whatever, they're very weak. Like, look at this, 1 million. So you have plenty of opportunity to build up before you reach perfect Hirudegarn. So that's the one thing about that. All right, that's not really too bad. Then we have the Intensifying Fights stage. Okay. So this stage, which actually just dropped on Jeep, I think it was about a week ago it dropped. The secret for this one to fight UI Goku is you want to do a lot of super attacks. I tried to use Broly and Cell Max, and I killed Goku too fast. Funny enough, the God Goku in this fight actually does have a territory, but when I was able to get it done successfully, I used the Universe 6 girls. LR Kalen Caulifla, Tech Caulifla. I might as well pull up the video. The first time I tried it with the girls here, I did actually fail because STR Kale did way too much damage. I think it was on turn 2. Yeah, STR Kale. So this God Goku right here has a territory, and STR Kale just did 50 crits to him, and we actually killed him before he was able to go into, you know, UI Sign Goku. So I actually, for the second run where I was able to get it done, and then I got UI Sign Goku over here, is I actually took STR Kale off the team, and then I replaced her with the TUR of LR Kale and Caulifla. Because again, what you want to do to get him to go to UI is do a lot of super attacks. So that, with the Universe 6 girls, I was able to get it to work. Then, of course, there's the Ultimate Thrilling Battle. This is just kind of... The thing about this is it's an event where there's just a million missions. Beat it with Saiyan Saga, beat it in under this many turns, right? It's not a really challenging fight, but there's just a ton of missions, right? Stage 1 is against Full Power Jiren, and Stage 2 is against Dragon Ball Super Broly. Then we have the EZA LR UI Sign Goku. Again, he's pretty good. He's probably one of the better Yellow Coin LRs, although I guess to be fair, Cell Max is included on that. This guy's an effective character. Having a big time dodge character like this in kind of like the 9th anniversary meta is good. This guy doesn't feel certainly as needed. I mean, where Global has so many post 9th anniversary characters already, this guy's not going to feel as necessary for some of those nastier, fights against Supreme Battle Spectacle Beast Gohan or Blue Gogeta and stuff like that, who are doing crazy amounts of damage. But this UI Goku can still be pretty effective. He's a good EZA. Kind of seeing how the year panned out and stuff like that, I don't really have too much of a problem with how they designed this guy. Obviously, he's nowhere near EGL LRUI EZA, but it's fine. Then, of course, the World Tournament's tonight. We got Patan, and then here is the 9th anniversary countdown images. Stamina refresh down to 3 minutes. It'll be nice when global players actually have content to use with the stamina. That'll be good, of course. I think it's, what is this? You get the 5 boosts during the weekend, that sort of schedule. And then there we go. So let me know what you guys think about the global data download. Again, a little bit more time of global being in the Sahara Desert. As soon as global gets to part 1 of the anniversary, when Broly and Gogeta drop, it's gonna be, the global Sahara Desert shit is done actually forever. I mean, there is gonna be a time in the future where the game is slow, but the point is that global, this is the last desert period global goes through, where it's the desert, and then you look over at JP and they've got LRUI Goku dropping, right? Like, after this period, we're gonna be synced, and then it's, well, all right, we're there's nothing going on, but then, JP Dokkan is exactly the same spot. There's nothing going on there. So that'll be good that this is the last dry period before the sync. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.